All right, friends. So it's Mr. Will here. I'm not going to be in this week, but I'm okay. Just a reminder, make sure we follow those 4 expectations we have up on the board and that we're working hard, as I know you will all do. I certainly believe in you, and I believe that you will have a fantastic week with Miss Struna and everybody else. Let's go ahead and start. Today's lesson is going to be the beginning of wonder. Okay, so we're actually going to start with vocabulary, and you're going to work on these same vocabulary words throughout the week, but I'm going to explain them to you first, as we usually do. The first word, friends, we have is petrified. Go ahead and repeat or sign that word to yourself. Petrified. And petrified means scared or nervous with fear. And as you can see from this picture, all right, we have somebody that got the sheets pulled up. Maybe they're nervous about something. Okay, we would consider them petrified. There's a fear because something's going on that they are afraid of. All right, examples of this could be being scared of flying in an airplane. When it's super bumpy, you might say that they were petrified because they were worried about being in that airplane. Antonyms, or words with opposite meanings to petrified, could be brave or courageous. All right, both of those are the opposite of being scared or nervous with fear. So one more time, friends, we have the word petrified. Go ahead and repeat. Let's move on. Our next word is anomalies. Go ahead and repeat the word anomalies. And the meaning of anomalies are things that are not normal, odd. Okay, and you can see from this picture, most of these fishes are a shade of blue. And then we have one red fish, an anomaly, something that is not normal like the rest of them. It's a little out of place or odd. And an example of anomalies could be the fish that we see in the picture. It could also be errors, such as when computers don't work right. So let's say you're trying to work on some program on your computer and it's not loading, or that wheel keeps spinning on YouTube. It's because there's an anomaly. Something's wrong in the software. Something's not quite right. And anomalies, the part of speech, we want to know, is it a verb, an adjective, a noun, or an adverb? And anomalies is a noun, okay, a person, place, or thing. So one more time, go ahead and repeat the word anomalies. Let's move on. Our next word is the word elective. Go ahead and repeat the word elective. And elective means a choice, okay? And it's a choice maybe that's different from what everyone else is doing. As you can see from this picture, right, this person has an idea that might be different from all of these people in the box. Now, you've heard the word elective, I'm sure, with some of your classes. We call classes like art or PE elective classes. That's because you get to choose what kind of class you would like. Another example could be joining an after-school club. And synonyms, words with similar meanings to elective, could be choice or option. Right? These all kind of mean the same thing. So one more time, friends, go ahead and repeat or sign the word elective to yourself. And let's move on. Our next word is literally. Go ahead and repeat the word literally. And literally means exactly what is happening. Okay, so it's not something that's similar or approximate or something with our imagination. It's something that is really happening. And you can see from this picture here, this guy with the blonde hair says, "Then he guessed my card and my head literally exploded." And this guy doesn't look too happy. And he says, "If your head literally exploded, it would have actually exploded. What you just said was literally figurative." So what they're saying is, he's kind of exaggerating, okay? He's saying that his head exploded because of a magic trick. Well, that's not true, because his head, it did not explode, all right? So he wouldn't use the word literally. We only use the word literally for things that really happen, such as working outside and getting dirty. If you go outside in the garden and want to plant some plants, your hands are literally going to get dirty from digging, all right? Antonyms, words that are the opposite, could be exaggeration. They could also be imagined or a guess. All right, these aren't things that have happened in real life. All right, they're exaggerations. So one more time, friends, go ahead and repeat that word literally to yourself. Let's move on. Our next word is sarcastically. Go ahead and repeat or sign sarcastically. And sarcastically means teasing or making fun of. Okay. And you can see from this picture, we have a gentleman with glasses saying, "How do you know carrots are good for your eyes?" And this man laughing says, "You never see a rabbit wearing glasses." Okay. So he's kind of teasing this man a little bit. Another example of sarcastically could be saying it's beautiful outside when it's very windy and dark. So let's say there's a huge thunderstorm and somebody might look out and say, "Oh, it's really beautiful outside." Right? They're kind of joking. They're kind of teasing. They're being sarcastic. And sarcastically is an adverb. Okay. You add this on to a verb to say how someone said something. So she sarcastically said it was beautiful outside when it was dark and stormy. Go ahead and repeat sarcastically to yourself one more time. And our final word is forewarned. Go ahead and repeat or sign the word forewarned. And the meaning of forewarned is warned that something might happen. And you can see from this sign, they're warning, obviously, that there are bees ahead. So you could say you've been forewarned that there are going to be bees here, right? It's a warning. Another example could be parents warning you that you'll be grounded if you don't follow the rules. Okay, so they might say, "Hey, if you don't get all your homework done, you're going to be grounded for the weekend." All right, they can say they forewarned you. They told you what would happen before it happens. Synonyms, words with similar meanings to forewarned, could be warned or cautioned. Go ahead and repeat that word again, forewarned. All right, friends, and you are going to be hearing these words over the next couple days in our story Wonder. All right, make sure you're looking out for them. And again, make sure you're following those 4 expectations up on the blackboard. All right, you are in charge of yourself. You are being respectful to yourself and others. That means listening while others are talking, following the directions of Miss Struna and everyone else. All right. You are doing your best as well to use technology. So right now, unless you have permission to use technology, you should be putting it away. All right, friends. And don't forget one other thing. You are loved and cared about. And I will see you once I get back next week.